with our high-speed grinding machines, it's like brushing your teeth. If you do the grinding regularly from the very beginning on, you do not get rail defects.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Enabling Green Mobility podcast by Vossloh. Today's guest is Jörn Weinkauf, who leads the unit for special machinery production at Vossloh Rail Services. Special machinery production, Jörn. What is that?
Special machinery production is actually the term for the machine production we have in Hamburg. We produce mostly two types of different machines. There's a compact milling machine as well as a grinding machine for the metropolitan area.
And is the grinding production also part of special machinery production?
Yes, it is. It's also located in Hamburg, since we produce our grinding stones for the HSG-city as well as for the high-speed grinder, which is used in Germany for the Deutsche Bahn here in Hamburg.
Jörn, you just talked about our projects that are happening with the Deutsche Bahn here in Germany. Can you please tell us about the one or two or maybe three top projects that we are running with Deutsche Bahn?
Yes, of course. So you mentioned there are a few different projects we are working together with the Deutsche Bahn. The most famous one is the high-speed grinding machine, which operates on the main line in Germany throughout the whole year. We are running here with two machines, and they produce something like 14,000 kilometers of finished rail maintenance every year, so it's quite much. We also have the VTM-compact, which starts to work at the Deutsche Bahn as well, so the small milling machine. And we use this machine for hotspots, or you can use this machine as a maintenance strategy if you do not want or do not have the time or the money to do a rail exchange. So this also is a good thing we are working on. And third thing is we starting to get the high-speed grinding city running in Germany. It has a very good and strong history already in China in different metropolitan areas like Beijing or Shanghai, and now finally we get also some traction here in Germany.
Can you also tell us how many machines are running globally?
There are 40 high-speed grinding cities operating in Europe, in North America. We even have one in Australia operating, and 7 VTM-compacts. So we have quite a robust and solid product already in the market.
And it's steadily increasing, so we are building more machines, and there are also customers who take our new machines?
Yes, we have a production of around 10 machines per year, and we are very looking forward to have increased numbers in the future.
And what are the biggest markets that are currently requesting or demanding more machines to come?
Yeah, so we are getting a grip in Germany. So we are looking forward to have here some machine sales. And for the last years, we have a solid market in China because we have many metro lines which are new built there. And with every new metro line, the construction company also buys the maintenance machinery, and we have the perfect fit for new rails, because with our high-speed grinding machines, it's like brushing your teeth. If you do the grinding regularly from the very beginning on, you do not get rail defects compared if you do not brush your teeth.
Before we dive into more details, maybe something about you. Would you like to share something about you, about yourself, about your person? Where do you come from, and when did you start working at Vossloh?
Yes, of course. So my name is Jörn Weinkauf. I'm 36 years old, living in the metropolitan area of Hamburg. I joined Vossloh in the summer of 2022. And before this, I was working as a production manager as well as being a lean manager.
Before you joined Vossloh, I heard that you worked at Beiersdorf. Is that correct?
Not exactly, but I worked for a company which was part of the Beiersdorf group. The company was called Bodechemie, located in Hamburg-Stelling, and which is part of the Hartmann group. And you may know it from the soccer club FC Heidenheim.
Ah, yeah, I know, yeah.
And also the brand Kneipp, which you may know from shower gel and so on, as part of the company. So you may have a touching point here and there.
And do you see any similarities between the jobs that you had before and the work that you're now doing for Vossloh?
Yes, there are. If I compare working at VRS in particular, I have the background working in different bigger companies, which had already quite some experience in operational excellence, and also in terms of working with different methods to create transparency and see like where should we work on. And this helps me to work at Vossloh, and to find ways to improve things here and there.
So you definitely would say that you can leverage things now that you are with Vossloh Rail Services from your experience from before. Yeah.
Yeah, I can compare different situations I'm seeing here at VRS compared to the other companies I've worked with which were in the fast-moving consumer good industry. And since we had quite an advanced knowledge in different things, I can bring this to Vossloh and even help here further.
And could you give us some concrete examples what you already did in your job as the special machinery guy, I would call you?
Yeah. So we achieved good results in terms of improving the production. What we did, first of all, is to figure out what are the main problems we have, where can we get the most bang for the buck, where should we tackle a topic. So we did a Pareto analysis. We saw what were our top errors, and by this we were able to do different improvement projects.
So if I hear or understand that correctly, you also brought some digitalization aspects to your new job at Vossloh Rail Services. Can you tell us a little bit about what exactly that means for the HSG-city or also the VTM-compact?
Yeah. For example, let's have a look on the production line. When I started, we had not so much visibility on how much progress do we have in the production for a specific machine. So we started to do a check-in with the supervisors. We created a dashboard, and then with the upcoming of Power BI, we also had the chance to get a visualization. How many percentage did we achieved already when we produce a machine?
And are there any other new projects that are currently in the making in terms of digitalization at Vossloh Rail Services that fall under your watch?
Yes, you may have heard about the Eduard Vossloh Prize winner Maximilian Jung. He's working, or he invented an app, service execution system, which is at the moment used with the high-speed grinding machine to increase the performance and reduce errors. And the game changer in this topic was that with the app he created, he was able to reduce bureaucracy and also create more transparency, so people are better in communication. We see earlier when something is missing, and also people are talking now more about facts and less about feelings, which of course also helps us have a more smooth operation.
Do you maybe have some concrete numbers or figures that you can share with us that are a result of the savings that this tool brings us?
They just started operating with this new tool. As far as I can say it, I think the performance of the high-speed grinding machine increased. Unfortunately, I did not bring the numbers with me today, but just by having a look on how the people are acting with each other and how the communication is improvement, there is an obvious benefit.
When we talk about the heavy machines, can you tell us some details about those machines? Maybe how much do they weigh? How big are they? How fast can they go?
Yes, of course. Interesting for you is perhaps the high-speed grinder City. It weighs something like 12 tons. And if you have the right traction vehicle, you can grind your wheels with up to 60 kilometers per hour. depending on your infrastructure and the use case.
And you're building all those machines here at the Vossloh Rail Services production site, right?
That's correct. We built the high-speed grinding city, the VTM-compact. In the last months, we also started to build the first prototypes of the Sonic Rail Explorer. You may have in your podcast soon, or you had it already. And also we are working on the battery-driven Flexus machine. We also produced 2 prototypes here, and which are at the moment in the field for trial runs.
How long does it take to build a new HSG-city machine?
Yeah, it takes something 3 to 6 months. So we are quite fast, even compared to competitors. You also have to add up final quality checks, commissioning, and the trial run. So we have a total throughput time of something like 6 months. I think competition is taking up to 36 months or something. So we are way faster.
How many people are involved in creating such a machine?
Normally we have a small team which is dedicated to building such a machine. Contains of 4 to 5 people. It's either mechanics or electricians, and they do a handover based on the phase where the assembly is.
And I mean, it's a long period, to manufacture. Obviously shorter than competition. Still, it's a, let's say, 6 months project. Is there any moment of celebration at the end when a machine is finalized, or are we so busy that we can't celebrate?
No. It's funny that you mention it. We have a tradition actually in the manufacturing hall. Whenever a machine is sold or shipped out, we have something like a small pizza party, and we have then a lunch break together at 12 o'clock. We order pizza, and all the colleagues who joined in the assembly can come with us and celebrate this little success.
Super nice tradition. I haven't known about this, so that's great to know. Great to get to know. With you being the special machinery guy, would you, out of your perspective, have any advice for the Vossloh community? Something that you see where we could improve or get better as a company as a whole?
I think one important topic is what I see. We reach out for different colleagues in different business units, and I also see that people from other business units reach out to us. And I think it's very important that we keep in mind or remember that we are one Vossloh, and we have so many people who are very proud to work for Vossloh and work with a big passion. And I think it's very important that we keep this up.
Okay,
that's would be a good thing.
When we now take a step away from your professional work and maybe into, let's say, the time off work or away from work, how do you usually disconnect from work? What is your technique? Do you have anything special that you can maybe also give us advice to the Vossloh community?
I think it's important to take your time, get distance from your work, or keep a healthy distance, so you are able to do the correct decision, to react less emotional. For example, it's before work. It's not after work. I meditate every morning, and it puts you in a calm mood to start your day. And also an advice for maybe colleagues could be, for example, you face a challenge, you have your emotions going up. Maybe take a step back. Think about it. Okay, do I really have to take this topic today, or is it possible to do it in the next day? So maybe sleep a day over it, and the next morning, many problems, speaking for myself, solve themselves if I just wait like 10 hours or something.
Jörn, thank you very much for today's conversation. It was super interesting to hear about the special machinery production here at Vossloh Rail Services. And also, thank you very much for watching today's episode of the Enabling Green Mobility podcast.